Here we have two Nintendo Switch boards that came in for SD connector replacement. Two of them. One of them we have right over here. As you can see, the connector is clearly damaged. Customer realized that the connector was damaged and he mailed the whole console here so we can fix it for him. Whereas the other one, when the customer realized he had a bad connector, he attempted the repair himself. And he butchered this area. Look at this. I started working on this board before this video, and I thought, you know what, let me finish this board later and do the one that I can fix, because this one is going to take time, and right now it's almost time to go home. I removed the connector, which was butchered. I'll show it to you in a future video. And look at this. We have a lot of missing pads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 missing pads. And it's hard to run the wire from here to here because that wire is going to touch the exposed pads, the neighboring exposed pads. So we're going to have to mask whatever exposed pads we see here and then attempt to run the wires. We're going to run the wire from here to here. Same goes here. It's a tedious process. I do not even know if I'm going to continue working on this board or not, but I just wanted to show you the difference between a person who mailed his console over here without tampering with it and the other person who tampered with it. The person who worked on this board clearly has no experience working with connectors. Why would you attempt this? It just makes it harder on us to work on this board, and it makes it more costly to the customer to fix this, assuming that this connector can be fixed. Let me put this on the side and I'll continue working on this, probably. But for now, let's go ahead and work on this board so we can invoice the customer tonight and ship it to him tomorrow. The first thing I want to do is remove this connector. And to remove the connector, I'm going to apply heat from bottom of the board. I'm going to put the board on the edge of my bench and we're going to apply heat from the bottom. I have Captain tape on the bench so we do not burn it, because you can tell the bench or the mat that's on the bench, the ESD mat, is burned all over the place. But that's normal. Let's go ahead and apply heat from bottom of the board. And gently remove this connector. Fume extractor on. Otherwise, my mother is gonna call me and she's gonna ask me, why is the fume extractor not on? She watches the videos. So you can run, but you cannot hide. I'm gonna apply a little bit of Flux. And the connector is out. The power of Flux. No bridges, nice round solder blobs. Flux, king of the jungle. That's Amtech 559 Flux, and we are one of the major vendors and resellers of Amtech Flux. You can purchase it off our website, and the last batch that we received was April 8. The make date was April 8, 2021. We got a customer here that ordered 3 of them for a discounted price of $48, and he's from Pennsylvania, Roman. And Roman wrote, was going to order on Amazon but love watching your helpful videos, so I figured I'd rather support you than some huge corporation. Looking forward on seeing this on your next YouTube video. All right, so it's on this video. Thank you, Roman. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for your order. I really appreciate it. I mean, there are a lot of people like Roman. It's people like Roman that keeps the YouTube channel going. It's people like Roman that makes business flourish. I mean, I want to thank each and every one of you who supported the channel in one way or another, whether it's a word of mouth, a like, a comment, a share, an order that you placed on our website, a device that you mailed in for repair, whatever the case may be. I want to thank each and every one of you for making this channel a success and for making our business a success. I mean, I give a lot. I spend a lot of time recording videos, editing videos, helping people. I spend a lot of time, but in return, I also get a lot. When I wake up in the morning and I see that 10, 12 people donated just for enjoying the videos, it makes me happy. It makes me feel like what I'm doing is really making an impact. It makes you feel good. I just wanted to mention this to show my appreciation to every single one of you, whether you are a viewer, a customer, or even somebody that do not like our videos. Back to the repair. Let me zoom in a bit. I'm using the 0.75x Barlow attached to the main lens. Let's get rid of the glare. Very nice. And we need to grab an FEC connector. And you already know, you can purchase those FEC connectors off our site. We have a lot of Nintendo Switch components in stock, and we have more coming on the way. And this is the box I'm talking about with the most common used components. Anytime I'm working on a MacBook or on a Nintendo or Xbox or PlayStation or the most common repairs that we got in the shop, I have those components in this box. And this is the box I'm currently working on to include all the most common components. And the box should be available soon, very soon. I'll mention it. We need to add some flux. Okay, and we're gonna heat up from the bottom. And perfect. Beautiful. Job is done. The job is done. Better than factory. Soldering is perfect. Neighboring components did not get affected, like that plastic latch on the connector here, that plastic latch on the connector here. Look at the other board that we got, how both latches are burned. Let me zoom out a bit. And look at the clarity on this microscope. Look at the clarity on this microscope, even with the Barlow lens on. The Barlow lens does not degrade the image quality at all. It's the same quality. It just gives you more view area, and we can raise the microscope slightly higher without losing the light quality from the ring light. I mean, it's all about how you adjust your microscope and the light that makes an image like this. And people in every video, they ask, which microscope are you using? How do you get that clarity? We have the whole microscope package on our website. Just log into NorthridgeFix.com, click on shop, and you will see it there. The microscope package includes the camera, the lens, 2 Barlow lenses, and the adapter for the Amscope articulating arm. You can also purchase the ring light as an option, the one that we have here, and I went over this in a previous video. So all that stuff is on our site. Everything is on our website. Let me do a quick cleanup and inspect those joints. We had a person that came in yesterday who brought 2 phones, 512 gigs each. He said he bought them from AliExpress and the phones are working, but he's only able to store 8 gigabytes and not 512. They sold them phones that shows 512 in settings, but they only have 8 gigs on the chip. He cannot send them back. That's what happens when you order from overseas, especially when dealing with chips. You get a lot of fake chips and you cannot send them back. It's not economical to send them back, and once the chip is used, you cannot send it back. It's the same in the US. Once the chip is used, you cannot send it back. But when you buy from a reliable source where you know that the chips that you are buying are good, it makes a big difference. Some people may spend a little bit less to buy on AliExpress, but they have no warranty. They cannot send it back in case of issues, and they do not know if they are getting a good product or a fake product. Let's tilt the board and check those better than factory joints, and look at that. Look at those joints. And tell me this is not better than factory. Somebody mentioned in the comment section that we should use BTF from now on, better than factory. So BTF, and let's check this side also. Awesome. The job is done. Big Boss already left, so I'm gonna leave this motherboard on his bench so he can reassemble tomorrow. And just before I end the video, I want to go over the questions and answers section on our website. I want to talk a little bit about it. When I posted this section on our website, I thought that I would have time to answer your questions, whether you donate or do not donate. You see, we have a donate button on the top here. So when you ask a question, I will answer you. And I honestly thought that I will be able to get to all those questions. We have hundreds and hundreds of questions on the site, and if you look here, answers 0, answers 0, answers 0. I have not been able to answer any of those questions, and I'm finding very little time to answer questions, especially that I'm posting a video every single day. It takes time to record the video, it takes time to edit a video, it takes time to sit with the family, it takes time to have dinner, it takes time to work, it takes time to do everything. How am I doing it? I do not know, but I'm doing it. So what I'm thinking is, I do not want people to keep asking questions and me not having time to answer those questions. It's an overwhelming number of questions that I simply cannot just sit down and answer, especially after a long day. And same thing goes for comments. I try to reply to comments when I have a chance, but a lot of times I post a video, people ask questions in the comments, and I do not have time to reply to comments. I mean, just imagine, we have almost 600 videos on YouTube. If every video gets 3-4 questions a day, times 600, you're talking about 2,000-3,000 comments a day. I cannot answer all those comments. I do scan through the comments, I do read the comments, but I answer when I can, I like and love when I can, and that's the way it is. So what I'm thinking is, maybe we should get rid of this questions and answers section on the website and put a forum instead, where people can interact with each other, people can ask questions, others can answer those questions, and we make a forum. I think the forum is a self-run application, and I will be involved on that forum as well. I should be able to get the forum up and running by next week, and I will need to get rid of this questions and answers section on the site, even though there are a lot of questions. Maybe I can do one video and answer a lot of the questions that I see in the section here, so I do not just get rid of those questions. I have a lot of things to do, a lot of new products coming into the shop, a lot of orders that I need to make, a lot of repairs that I need to fix, a lot of videos that I need to post, and I need help. I need help. I'm still looking for good techs that may be able to help out in the shop here, so feel free to contact us. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and we'll do something else in the next video.